Hola amigos, hope all of you are doing great. Today is Sunday and Sundays are for meal prep. Today we're gonna be doing our favorites of the month, so I'm excited for that, to repeat those dishes that I like. Some of them I already repeat them, but they are so good that they have to come out again. Before you watch the entire video, put in the comments which one you will think is part of the best of the month. Probably you already know the breakfast because I did repeat that one. But we're gonna do a full thing. We're gonna do breakfast, snack, lunch, and dinner. So yeah, let's get into it. So for our breakfast, we are of course choosing our cheeseburger egg bites. Yes, that's my favorite of the month. That is dessert number one, breakfast number one, big one. So if you didn't see the ingredients, let's do the ingredients and we start whisking.
For our number one breakfast, we're gonna need 1 tablespoon of olive oil, 1 pound of lean ground beef, half cup of onion chopped, half teaspoon of salt, half teaspoon of pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder. For our egg mix, we're gonna need 8 eggs, 3/4 cups of cottage cheese, 3/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, onion powder, and 1 cup of cheese of choice.
Okay, we're gonna start with our ground beef. I have a pound of beef in here that I'm gonna be using for my egg bites. Let's break this down. Let it get brownish before adding the rest of your ingredients. While we get it brownish, let's get into our mixture. Okay, let's start adding our eggs. So first 8 eggs into our little bowl. Before adding our cottage cheese, let's whisk this. Let's add our 3/4 cups of cottage cheese. Good thing we don't have to like pre-blend it. Okay, let's put this over here. Okay, we're ready to add the rest of our ingredients. You see, we already got that caramelized part of the meat. So let's add some salt, some pepper. We're gonna add 1/4 spoon of garlic powder and 1/4 spoon of onion powder, and I'll be adding, of course, liquid smoke, just at that. Then we can mix. Let it be for a little bit more until it cooks everything evenly, and we have this part ready. This breakfast is really quick, it's pretty straightforward. You need the oven, which I just remembered that. Let's preheat the oven at 375. Very important step, do it first. Okay, this beef smells delicious, and I want to eat it right now. For this one, we're also gonna add a little bit of salt, probably just a sprinkle, 1 sprinkle, because the beef already had salt, so I don't want to over salty this. I'm gonna add more garlic powder, probably 1/4 more. There is never too much garlic, so we're good. We're gonna add 1/4 of onion powder, And of course, very important, our cumin. Let's mix all together, and we're pretty much, oh my god, I forgot the bacon. I mean, what is this cheeseburger without the addition of bacon? I have to put the bacon as well. Let's get into that. Our beef is pretty much ready, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove all of this out of the stove, and I'm gonna put here my bacon. Probably 5. Oh, I think I put 2 in here. I was just making a mess. I wanted to make sure we put them before I come and kind of organize them, even though this is gonna be all like chopped. This one is supposed to be thick, but we got scammed. This is not thick at all. This is super thin. Like, look at this slide. Not even close to the one that we got last time. I'm always having trouble with bacon. Which bacon do you use? I need recommendations because look at this. We're getting always some trouble with the bacon. Give me your recommendations and I'll change that bacon for whatever you tell me. So I'm gonna let my beef to cool down a little bit. I'm gonna let my bacon to also cool down. Pretty much everything is ready. Our oven is still heating up. So I was thinking I'm gonna get into the apples. Let's chop the apples for our next recipe, and that already gives you a hint of what is coming. Okay, and we have cut our apple. This time I actually cut them smaller than before. I'm just going to put some lime or vinegar in here with water, and I will start chopping our most favorite thing to chop, which is the onion. Yay! Our bacon is almost done, so we're almost getting again back to our breakfast. This is a huge onion, but we have a couple of recipes with onions, so I might be chopping the entire thing. Yesterday was great. I went with my best friend to a restaurant called Mademoiselle in Toronto, and it was great. The food was amazing. The service was great. I was really happy yesterday because we were celebrating that my best friend is going to the Air Forces. So she's starting next week, so I don't know when I'm gonna see her again. So we decided to go to that restaurant, and it was the best and great decision because the food was amazing and everything was, even the restaurant, to be honest, it looks beautiful. Like outside, I don't know, but inside it looks great. So if you are in Toronto, I will definitely recommend you to go to King Street. You will see over there Mademoiselle restaurant. And if you see I'm not complaining for the onion, it's because I'm wearing the goggles. I am. Okay, so we have everything ready to dump in our mixture. We have our ground beef and we have our bacon. Let's mix. And we do have probably for 2 more or 3, so I'm not gonna make the other one dirty. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let these ones bake, and then I take it out, remove them, and put the other 2, so that in case we get into our snack time, at least I'll have one available. And just like that, we have our number one breakfast of the month ready to go to the oven. I hope that at this point you already have tried those egg bites, because you will fall in love with them as much as I did fall in love. Okay, so our breakfast is pretty much done. You already know what is it. Now we're gonna get into our lunch. This one was a little tough for me to choose because I have too many favorites, but I had to decide only one. And the one I chose, you already saw it has apple, and probably you already can speculate which one is it, but it's our honey apple walnut chicken salad, and this time we do have walnuts. So this one was pretty light. This one was a really great, refreshing lunch to eat at work, so that's why I have chosen it, and I'm pretty excited to try it again. So I'll refresh you, I'll remind you of the ingredients, and we'll start preparing our lunch.
For this recipe, we're going to need 2 cups of shredded chicken, half cup of Greek yogurt, 1 or 2 apple diced, half cup of walnuts, a quarter cup of dry cranberries, half cup of celery diced, 2 tablespoons of honey, salt and pepper to taste.
Okay, so we're gonna start by shredding our chicken. As usual, next month we're gonna try to do more like other types of chicken. Our egg bites are ready, and we got them even bigger than before. Okay, let's get into the celery. I'm not gonna put all of this for the salad, but I'm still gonna chop it so I have it ready in my refrigerator. I'm gonna cut them very thin and fine. That's how we did it last time, and it was wonderful. Okay, I'm just gonna put some of my celery here. Okay, I have chopped all the celery. Now we can integrate everything together, then make the drizzle, and we are almost done. Okay, I have my apples. I'm gonna add my chicken. So I think we only have left our walnuts. Now let's get into our drizzle or our dressing, and then mix it up and give it a taste test. Ooh, I'm excited. And here is like make, clean, make, clean, make, clean. But anyways, I'm enjoying, okay? So I think I have a little bit, so I might be able to, oh, I actually will need more than that. And I will need more of our Greek yogurt. So I'll say this is good, like it's kind of a little bit less than half. So I'm gonna go from there. Oops. I'm gonna be adding probably 2 tablespoons of honey here. And so the recipe only calls for these 2, but I also think I remember last time we added more things, so I'm gonna be adding some salt in here. I'm gonna do 2 pinch. I'm gonna mix everything in here. Yes, for some reason I thought this was one of the first meal prep videos, but it's the third one. So I did added parsley, salt, and garlic, so I'm gonna add that right now. I think I might have parsley. Let me take a look. I'll add 1/4 of garlic, 2, 3. Let's mix everything and give it a taste test. Okay, let's try this out. Cheers! Wow! Wasn't this one that I say I could eat it with my spoon? Because if it is, I could eat this with my spoon. This is so freaking good. So freaking good. I'm recalling why I liked it so much. And we're still missing the cranberries, so I'm not gonna forget about it. I have them here. Let's mix, and then I'll add some of my cranberries. Should I add them now? Maybe let me add them now. And let's mix. Okay, let's give it a taste test and pack this up. But I have my delicious bowl. Cheers! This is delicious. This is perfect, delicious, number one. I just can't wait to get into it. Okay, so I'm gonna pack my lunch up and we're gonna get into our snack time. Snack. I love a snack. I ran out of everything. I have to be honest in one thing. My number one snack is the chocolate quinoa bites, but I've been eating them last week, the previous week, like I've been eating it a lot, so I need to give some break. But that's my number one snack. However, I'm bringing another recipe for a snack, one of my favorites that we prepared all together in the videos. Remember that the quinoa bites ended up being in a reel. So from the videos, this one is my favorite one, carrot cake healthy version. We made this one for my boss. We doubled the recipe, we made some muffins, and that's what I got for my snacks. And honestly, I never thought I will end up loving this recipe as much as I did, but honestly everything was really good about it. The texture, the flavor, everything in that carrot cake was just amazing. So I'm gonna leave you with ingredients for you to remember, and we're gonna start mixing. For this recipe, we're gonna need 2 cups of shredded carrots, 3 eggs, half cup of plain Greek yogurt, half cup of olive or coconut oil. I use coconut oil, half cup of honey or maple syrup, 2 3/4 cups of oats, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, half teaspoon of cloves. As optional ingredients, you can use half cup of walnuts and half cup of cranberries or raisins. Okay, for this recipe, we're going to shredder our carrots. Let me just cut the ends. These ones look terrible, carrots, or I don't know, it's my impression. Or maybe they are just getting old. Okay, let's start shredding. I'm gonna give this to my guinea pigs. This is just a little bit over 2 cups, but I'm just gonna leave it like that. I have to preheat my oven at 360, so let's do that right now. And then I'm going to mix the egg, oil, yogurt, and honey. Let me put all of this in this container, and we can mix our ingredients over here. So we will need 3 eggs. I'll need half cup of Greek yogurt. And let's mix this together. Maybe let's use a whisker instead. I need half cup of honey and half cup of oil. I will do maple syrup. Last time I think we did half and half because we were doubling, so we did half regular honey and half maple syrup. This time we're gonna do only half maple syrup. And we're gonna do half of our coconut oil, which I absolutely love. I would recommend you do it with coconut oil 100%. Let's integrate all together. We're gonna be adding our carrots. We're gonna be adding our oats. I have such an allergy you cannot even imagine. And I ran out of my allergy pills. So we're gonna add these 2 cups and a little bit. It's 3/4. Maybe this is a lot. Now we need 1 tablespoon of baking powder. This is half, so I'm gonna be doing 2. I don't recall putting all of this of baking powder. 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, but I'm gonna be doing pumpkin pie, and it's called for cloves, but we didn't put last time. I'm not gonna put either. I'm gonna add the walnuts, and I'm gonna be adding some dried cranberries. And let's get into our cranberries. I have a very little amount, so I'm just gonna add the rest of it. And mix, mix, mix. Oops. I think I had to blend my oats and I didn't. Well, it's the same. Okay, anyways. It doesn't matter, okay? It doesn't matter. And I think we did 1/4 into each of them, so let's get into 1/4 cup. Okay, we definitely probably are gonna get 12 more. There is still a lot of mix here. So I'm gonna pop this in the oven for 35 minutes and then take a look, and then we will go from there. I'm gonna leave them for 15 to 20 minutes just because before we had our big cake, this one is just the bites, and I think for those muffins we did around 15 minutes, so I'll check them out after. And we have been pretty much done with 3 recipes. I'm kind of shocked. It's been pretty quick lately. Am I getting better in the kitchen or what's going on? Our last recipe, which is our number 1 dinner, it's gonna be a Mediterranean bowl. Yes, yes sir. Because I love Mediterranean food. And this one is the beef bowl that was kind of like a Greek bowl with the tzatziki sauce. That's the one we're gonna get into. I'm gonna leave you with ingredients, so I'll be back soon and we'll start kind of making our bowl.
For this recipe, we're gonna need 1 pound of lean ground beef, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, 2 cloves of garlic, 1 teaspoon of dried oregano, half teaspoon of smoked paprika, salt and pepper to taste, 2 cups of cooked rice, 1 cucumber, 1 cup of cherry tomatoes, half cup of tzatziki sauce, half cup of feta cheese, 1/4 red onion, and fresh dill.
So we are gonna make 2 things in here. We're gonna make our rice and we're gonna make our ground beef. For our rice, you already know, or if you saw previous videos, we have a particular way to make the rice, especially basmati. I'm gonna leave you the link somewhere above at the top so you can go and take a look on how we do it. But I'm not gonna explain it in depth, but you kinda will see it anyways. And I'm gonna put this one also in. Both of them are right now in high heat. I'm gonna add some salt here. I'm gonna close this one so I can bring it to boiling point, and then I'll add my rice. In here I'm gonna be adding my beef, 1 pound of beef, and I'm just gonna break it down. And same as our other beef, we're just gonna let this caramelize prior to add the rest of our ingredients. Okay, I was talking with myself. We're gonna get into our cucumber and cherry tomato. This one I'm gonna leave it for the tzatziki sauce, and I'm gonna chop this one pretty small pieces. Okay, so let me bring a bowl that I don't have. Okay, I'm gonna be adding everything into my bowl. And let's get into our cherry tomatoes. I don't know what is going on with the cherry tomatoes, but lately, this box is new and it already had one that is bad, and that's not good. I have to like double wash it, and just gets more work just because of that. I think I'm not gonna add any more tomatoes. I'm gonna leave it just like that. I'm gonna save these ones. And I guess we can start getting into our tzatziki sauce. Let's have this drain first. Okay, we're gonna start adding the rest of our ingredients here. I need Greek yogurt. I'm not gonna follow here how much because last time I made a lot and I don't want to make that much either this time. I don't want to make that much, so I'm just gonna be making this. We're gonna add some garlic. We're gonna add some salt, olive oil, 1 tablespoon. Let's get the lemon too, or lime. And I'm gonna add the dill and the mint, but first I have to chop them. Okay, I'm gonna add this much here, and the rest of it in our bowl. Okay, it's not perfectly drained, but we did what we could. Now let's mix it and taste it. Let's get into the taste test. Cheers! You can't go wrong with this. This is fantastic. Okay, so I'm gonna be adding my beef. This one is gonna be for dinner. I didn't have to do this, but I will still do it. Because you can just put into a plate your beef, your rice, like everything without mixing it, but I'm just making my life easier. Maybe I'm weird because I don't really mind not warming up things, so I don't know. This looks fantastic. Let's put all our tzatziki sauce. I'm actually gonna add some onions here. And let's mix everything. Okay, our rice is pretty much ready. I'm gonna transfer it to our containers and do the taste test of our soon-to-be dinner. You see, it's really fluffy. It's not sticky at all. I love this rice. Okay, let's get into our taste test. Okay, so we have our last dish ready to try. We have some rice over here. We have our tomatoes, mixed bowl thing, and tzatziki sauce is already there. So let's give it a try. I'm gonna take a little bit of everything, and cheers. This is so good. This is so good. I love it. I'm in love. I'm gonna enjoy this. Come back, do another taste test because I haven't done taste test of them carrot cake, and I'll get back. It's time. It's time for our taste test of our snack. Okay, here is our carrot cake. This one I feel the texture better. Don't ask me why, because I didn't blend the oats, but it definitely, the texture looks better. It smells incredible, amazing, and cheers. This is a number one dessert, like snack. It's just great, but you must do it with the coconut oil. I'm sure if you do it without the coconut oil, this is not gonna taste as good as it tastes right now. Okay, and here we have all what we have accomplished for the day. We have our apple walnut chicken salad, very yummy, number one lunch of the month. We have our definitely number one breakfast, which is our cheeseburger egg bites, our rice for our delicious beef Mediterranean Greek type of bowl with tzatziki sauce, and our amazing snack, which is the carrot cake. Okay, we have accomplished everything. Those are my favorites of the month: cheeseburger, egg bites, Mediterranean bowl for dinner, the apple walnut chicken salad for lunch, and our snack is this carrot cake healthy version. Those are the ones I definitely recommend to you. Like, if you haven't tried it, go ahead and try it because you won't regret it. You will love it and you will want them every week. Okay, so thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your time, your comments, your likes, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.